What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the airport. Today we are going to be going to Seattle for PAX West. If you don't know what PAX West is, it's like Penny Arcade's gigantic like cosplay Comic-Con. It's like the biggest deal in, I think, maybe America. Like, PAX West is huge. They have PAX South and PAX East. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be there for like 5 days. It is insane. So let's see what it has to offer.
1 hour later.
So, bad news. I missed my flight. I was sitting there at the gate, and they did not call final boarding call, and I was looking at my phone. I looked up from my phone, and the gate was shut, and I was like, wait a second. Why is that gate shut? Why is the door shut? And the guy was like, the plane's done. They're boarded. Every seat's full. And I said, whoa, hold on. Why did I check in, and why am I sitting here? If the seat's full, why did you give away my seat? And he was like, that we boarded all the zones. And I was like, I normally wait until the very end, until the final boarding call, and then I get on the plane because I don't want to sit in the plane for 20 minutes. He was like, yeah, sorry man, there's nothing I can do. I was like, I don't think you understand. I have to get to Seattle. I am going to a conference. I cannot be here in Arizona. And he was like, I can try to get you on the next flight, but it'll be on standby. And I was like, Terry, I am not trying to yell at you. I am extremely mad. He put me on the standby list, which was irritating. And then I walked directly to the Delta help desk thing. And I was like, I'm gonna try to be very calm and not yell at you guys, but I have been sitting next to this gate. They boarded all the zones. They did not call final boarding call, and when I looked up, there was nothing. I was literally 5 feet from the door. There was nobody talking, nobody saying anything about boarding. Guys like, oh, well, I'm sorry, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I am so mad right now because in 3 hours, which is by the time the next flight leaves, I should be in Seattle. So I'm gonna get into Seattle at 6 o'clock p.m. as opposed to 3 o'clock p.m., which isn't that bad. I mean, it could be tomorrow, but it's still very, very frustrating that I was sitting there 5 feet from it. I was the only person sitting down. I just looked up and the door was closed. So maybe, let's look on the bright side, maybe there is something that could have happened in Seattle or something on the plane or something, I don't know. But I am so mad that I have to sit here now for 3 hours. I don't even want to think about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am so mad. So tell me, as you can tell by the title of this video, I obviously missed my flight. But tell me, what is it that you have come across that didn't really go your way, and how did you react? I feel like I handled this pretty decently. I was kind of yelling at him. I was very, very upset. But I apologized. I said, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I am extremely mad. And I did the same thing to, I was a little bit easier on the guy at the Delta help desk because it wasn't his problem. He didn't operate the gate, he didn't operate the microphone, he didn't do anything. He was just sitting there, and I was like, I'm not gonna yell at you because you had nothing to do with it. So how did you react when something didn't go your way? Did you freak out? Did you start yelling? Did you start cussing? Did you start hitting people? Did you start throwing over tables? Like, what is it that you have done? And if you have reacted poorly, have you changed how you react? Have you taken a deep breath? And I'm having like PTSD because I'm still thinking about what I said. I was like, Perry, you cannot do this to me, man. I need to be on that plane. Sorry. Oh, Perry. So tell me your stories, please. Write an essay. I want to read it. I have made it, and there's an ocean behind me. It's pretty hot out, I'm not gonna lie. And it has been a nightmare ever since I got here. If you saw on my Instagram, I posted that I have a story to tell you, and boy, oh boy, do I have a story to tell you. I got to my hotel. It was horrible, in a horrible part of town. Everybody's like, this is not good. I was like, yeah, it's okay, whatever, I'll just go to sleep. I went downtown Seattle, walked around, did my thing. Next thing you know, I'm at the hotel, and guess what? I pull back the covers, and it looks like there's pee on the bed. And I was like, hold the phone. This isn't right. It was like 12 o'clock at night. It was already super late. Nobody was there. And then I went online. I looked for Airbnb. I couldn't do anything until today, and it was bad. I woke up, my back hurt because the bed was horrible. And then what I did is I went to the front desk and I was like, hey, how's it going? And he was like, it's going. I was like, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. My room is horrible, and I need you to give me my money back. I know that I can't stay here for free on one day. I expect some sort of compensation for today, and then just give the rest of my money back for the rest of the days. And I think he gave me back more than what he said he was going to. And so now I'm in an Airbnb that is on like a roller coaster of hills. But the lady there was super nice. I got there, I told her about my morning. She made me some oatmeal, which was awesome. I went to PAX, and yeah, let's go take a look at PAX. Let's see what it is. right, guys, so it is day 2, and I'm kind of like done looking at packs. So I've actually been like hanging out on the pier. Look at that big boat. That thing is gigantic. It's a cruise ship. It is literally the same size as these other buildings. It is insane. But what's gonna happen right now is I felt like I should go to the Seattle Aquarium, and it's literally right next to the water. So I'm hoping that this looks really cool. I'm gonna use my good camera to get some shots for you guys. Let's see if it works. All right, what's going on, guys? I am back in Seattle. I didn't go anywhere, but it has been a very hectic, like 5 days. This has been a very, very weird trip. Not a whole lot of things went to plan, but I did find this really, really cool community garden, and I am getting ready to leave, actually, to go back to Phoenix. And I figured I'd do one video in here because it looks amazing. Apparently what a community garden is that it's just a place for homeowners around the area to plant stuff and grow it and eat it and pick it. I thought community garden meant like you could eat the stuff. These gorgeous looking tomatoes are insane, but you get like your own little plot of land and all this other stuff, and it's gorgeous. It's so nice. It makes me miss the botanical gardens back home. But I figured I'd show you guys, and I'm on my way to the airport. I'm probably not gonna get any kind of footage in the airport because last time I did, I missed my flight. And I do not wanna be here for however long it is. I want to go home. Just based off of all the stuff that happened. Like, oh man, it was so stressful getting into the hotel, having that be a nightmare, going into the Airbnb. It's been a madhouse. But hopefully you got to see at least some of PAX. You get to see kind of what it looked like. There wasn't that many people like cosplaying. I tried to find people that were cosplaying, and I could not find anybody. I really couldn't. I was trying to like take pictures of them. That was kind of like a little bit of the garden. Probably gonna sign off for now because I don't really know what else to talk about. Like, my mind is just blank. I'm physically, emotionally just drained. I walked around town last night for 4 hours, just moseying around, like not really doing anything, but I need to get to the airport. The plane boards at 6:10, and it's almost 5 o'clock right now, and it's gonna take me half an hour. I should get there at like 5:30, so hopefully I will be able to make it in time. I feel like I'm leaving something here because I have a lot of room left in my bags, so that's pretty sketchy. I don't know what the deal is. If you were in Seattle and you missed me, I'm sorry, but I was here for 5 days. It's your own fault. All right, but I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys next time.